San Diego County Supervisor Nathan Fletcher is the latest in a line of local Democrats to fall from grace amid sexual misconduct claims. In fact, KPBS's Mesa Sharma says Democratic sex scandals have been a feature of San Diego politics for decades.
Nathan Fletcher's abrupt resignation from the San Diego County Board of Supervisors last week puts him in a notorious pantheon of local Democratic politicians, once promising political careers scuttled by sexual misconduct allegations or matters related to sex.
There tends to be a view that San Diego is this like little Iowa on the Pacific Ocean.
Carl Luna is a Mesa College political science professor.
It's just a nice little quiet place. We have a ridiculously large number of scandals, and that's a sign that people are not holding people accountable.
The list spans decades. In 2005, Michael Zucchet and Ralph Insunza, two rising Democrats on the San Diego City Council, were convicted of taking illegal campaign cash from a strip club owner. Zucchet's conviction was overturned. Insunza went to prison maintaining his innocence.
I believe I have done nothing wrong. I believe that what I did was all within the law.
10 years ago, Democrat Bob Filner's tenure as San Diego mayor ended after just 9 months when 13 women accused him of making unwanted sexual advances.
I am embarrassed to admit that I have failed to fully respect the women who work for me and with me, and that at times I have intimidated them.
In 2016, Supervisor Dave Roberts, the lone Democrat on the board, lost his re-election bid following a slew of allegations that included an inappropriate relationship with an office aide. Last year, a man accused Will Rodriguez Kennedy, the then head of the San Diego County Democratic Party, of sexual assault. Then, last week, a former MTS spokesperson filed a lawsuit alleging that Fletcher sexually harassed and assaulted her. A day later, he announced his resignation. These scandals have not only been personally ruinous, but they've short-circuited eras when Democrats seemed poised to dominate local politics. Consider that Filner had been the first Democratic mayor to be elected in San Diego in 20 years. Following his resignation, Republican Kevin Faulconer won a special mayoral election and was in office until 2020. Fletcher's downfall comes less than 3 years after Democrats gained a majority on the Board of Supervisors for the first time in decades. But even some adversaries of Democrats say the sex scandals should be looked at individually rather than a fatal flaw of the party.
As somebody who has worked against that party for 40 years or so, if I had an opportunity to make some kind of sweeping generalization, I'd be happy to do so. It's not there. It just isn't.
Longtime Republican strategist John Kern says the sex scandals are more about the law of averages. There are more Democrats in office than Republicans, and he says it's about the kind of people who are drawn to politics.
With my clients and myself personally, because I was involved in politics and working in staff, I had 2 rules. Keep your fly zipped and your hand out of the till.
Mix in the trappings of elected office, and you've got the potential makings of a sex scandal, according to former Los Angeles Times reporter Tony Perry, who covered many San Diego political scandals.
These were men who had power, and they used it, and with power came a sense of entitlement.
But Luna says the party isn't blameless. The rumors about Fletcher were out there.
The San Diego Democratic Party, while it is doing great political success, tends to have a conveyor belt system of how you move up. You start at city council, you move up to the board of supervisors, assembly, and if you're on that train, the people below you and above you need you to stay there. So there's a tendency to not want to hold people accountable.
He said the entire Democratic power structure in the county should look inward.
For San Diego Democrats, they are in such an assured position to win, they can start to be choosier about who they're going to put into office.
Mesa Sharma, KPBS News.